Are y'all ready to record?
Oh. All right, this is it. This is the last episode of Below 500. Episode 35. Let me be more clear on that.
It was a good run.
It's the last episode of 2021.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is he about to drop on us?
No, that was a good little shock
I mean, I wasn't surprised when I get a text message from Hunter saying I've been thinking about this intro all day. I was not ruling out something exactly like this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I had to give a little shock factor on it. We're back once again, episode 35. I'm Hunter.
I'm Gooch.
I'm Wiz. God, you paused. You're
No,
supposed to
was-
second.
We haven't done that in like a month.
We really
Oh.
haven't. But in Wizard Defense,
Yeah.
Gooch usually you go last usually. You always last.
Does Gooch go last?
I
Yeah,
hardly
I was
ever go
last.
last.
I always go second whenever it's not me, and so it's usually Gooch.
Yeah,
last.
I thought I was usually last.
Oh, well, you know what? We're just this sums up the podcast.
Yeah.
We're just unorganized.
Yeah. We don't have a plan. Never.
But- Another thing that's unorganized is the playoff landscape that's still going on right now. There's still there's the 2 or 3 teams that have clinched playoffs. That's it.
I'm actually looking.
I think there's 3. I think there's only 3 teams that have clinched.
I think there's only like 3 or 4 teams that's been eliminated.
So I saw that there's I think I saw a tweet that said there are like 7 teams that could make the playoff or get a top 10 draft pick.
So there's 5 teams that have clinched playoffs.
That
only
must have,
one in the AFC.
Wow. Yeah, I saw a thing that said like there are 7 AFC teams that legitimately could have scenarios to make the playoffs, but could also have scenarios that wind up with them in a top 10 draft pick.
I mean, every team that's alive in the AFC is only 1 game back.
Right.
Is the most.
So with that being said, if that was your team and like we're like basically you're looking at 50-50 of make the playoffs as like a 8, maybe 9 win team or have a top 10 draft pick, which would you rather have? What would you choose?
Gooch, you realize I lived that life all those 8 and 8 years in the NFC East.
Okay, so what
And
would
we always ended up like 10 through 16. I take the pick. Unless you're one of those up and coming teams, like
as a Patriots fan, I would say give me the playoffs this year specifically.
I mean, y'all are built
Because our defense, I think, is good enough to make us competitive all the way through. Like, I mean, I'm not saying we're going to win the Super Bowl. I'm just saying you can't rule us out if we get it. We're not like the Dallas Cowboys where we put up 56 points just to get bounced in the first round.
Oh, shut up.
And
sorry,
also,
the NFC is harder.
No. How can you look at the 2 standings and possibly say the NFC is harder? The NFC is so top heavy.
5 of the 7 spots are clinched in the NFC already.
That's the definition of top heavy.
Yeah. So most likely, we're gonna run into one of those other teams. We're like, our path is harder than anyone in the AFC's path.
You didn't say. You said the NFC conference is a more difficult conference to play in.
Oh, I was talking about the playoffs,
Not the
That's what I
NFC
meant.
side of the playoffs. That I might
Yeah.
be willing to give you.
And it, like if we get bounced first round, it's because the teams making the playoffs are better than the teams.
And
in the AFC.
also, given the pick, I say that specifically for this year because this year's draft does not excite me.
I've got no clue who's coming
Now,
out of the draft this year.
If it was last year and you gave me the Patriots last year and last year's draft, I'm taking the draft last year all day.
Oh yeah, like assuming you still had Cam and everything.
Yeah, I mean,
And
just
you're-
like
and you were in this
if you just
position.
rewind 1 year from right now and ask me the same thing, if I could make the playoffs as like a wild card or get a top 10 draft pick, I'm taking the top 10 draft pick.
I mean that exactly happened to the Cowboys last year because we were like 6 and 10, but if we won, we would have had a chance at the playoffs if the Eagles won that night too. Remember that? I'm glad we lost. Got a higher pick.
I do not remember that
No, we
scenario.
would not have Micah if we won that game.
Winner booze. You want to get it out of the way?
Yes.
Why not?
Once again, as is becoming quite the norm, I have one winner booze.
With a chance at me tying.
Winner booze may surprisingly may be what makes me go sober. Because I can't remember the last time I had a shot.
Dude, we're gonna pour it on you one day.
I know, and I can't wait.
There's only a couple weeks left.
I mean, we could do it through playoffs.
I hope me and Hunter tie the next 2 weeks.
I hope we
at
do
the top.
too. Yeah.
We're just
Nah, that ain't happening.
Hunter, let's just pick the same. Fingers crossed.
So speaking of, Hunter has to add a shot to his tab.
Yes. So my tab is 2 now, apparently.
Yeah.
And because Wiz admitting that he's going to gang up on me, Wiz has to add a shot to his tab.
It was a God damn.
You're not even taking the shot right now.
Yeah. So
Wiz tab goes to 2. And Wiz, given the result of Dolphins Saints tonight, Wiz may or may not get to give a shot back.
Can I use it to negate a shot?
No.
No. I
That's not how-
figured.
That's not how drinking games work.
Yeah.
Negative.
I figured.
All right. Let's see this week.
Can I bitch about last week real quick?
Of course.
So it doesn't shock me now that I saw the game between the Panthers and the Bucks. But I'm so shocked. I mean, the Bucks have been down on defense, especially secondary, all year. We've just kind of forgot about it at this point. But now they're down 3 of their best offensive weapons in Mike Evans, Godwin, and Leonard Fournette, and they still blow the Panthers out of the water. Like, I thought Panthers plus 10 was I thought that was fair with all the injuries the Bucks had. Just to get blown out, 30 points, 20 points, something like that.
Oh, it was something ridiculous.
I was pissed because I was not expecting that. But
I also, speaking of retrospect, I can't believe that I sat here and said that I thought the football team plus 11 was too many points.
No shit.
oh my god, I can't. Why don't I bet on my own team?
Wiz almost took the points.
Dude, we could have taken 50. No, we won by
40.
42.
49.
Jesus, that's fucking ridiculous.
Oh wait, no, y'all scored. They scored that garbage time.
Yeah,
touchdown.
so we won by 42. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I turned on right before halftime. I saw 42 to
Oh my
3 or 7, whatever
God.
it was. I was like,
It was 42-7.
yeah. I was like, what's going on here? What did I miss? I just turned it right back off.
No, we
There was no point
scored.
in watching.
We scored 2 touchdowns, got a pick 6, got a punt block return for a touchdown, and scored 2 more before the half. It was ridiculous.
The spreads this week are insane. There are 3 different 2 touchdown spreads.
Holy shit. I haven't even thought about this week yet.
And oh wait, no. 4. There are 4 2 touchdown spreads in this week's schedule. Starting with Jaguars at Patriots in New England. The spread is New England minus 15.
Thursday night games are over. Forgot about that.
That's wild. That's going to be a packed Sunday schedule. It's just one. Well, because you're going to have no Thursday games and no Saturday games.
Yeah. Holy
Red Zone's gonna be
shit.
lit.
Oh
One
God.
Monday
It's
game.
going to be low key sometimes when all those noon games are popping,
Oh my
Red
god.
Zone
it's
is
the
hard
quad
to
box.
watch.
I gotta put on my glasses for the quad
Right.
box.
or when they're trying, when they're you got games coming down to the end and they're you run one play, switch, one play, next game,
I love
one play,
that.
next game. And I'm just sitting there at my TV, just
I kind of like that when it's
I've
timed
got-
up perfectly between plays.
I've got 3 different fantasy leagues and prize picks on my phone, just stressing.
I've been nice on Prize Picks recently. I'm really happy.
I went on a 2-week heater and then went ice cold.
I've won 450 the last 3 weeks.
I was gonna
Damn.
put 25 in Prize Picks because I just play it for fun. I don't give a shit. And you know, like how it automatically selects 250. And so I clicked 25 and I had to go. I've got my card number saved. So I had to go look at it real quick. And I go back and I hit it and it automatically switched back to the 250. So I was pissed at them, had a bitch at someone who fucking took like an hour and a half to answer me. So for now, I'm done with Prize Picks.
I actually did literally the exact same thing as Wiz. I had to get my card out of my wallet. And in the time it took me to get my wallet, my phone like screen went like locked, and I unlocked my phone and did the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
However, unlike Wiz, it was my mistake. So I just kindly asked the like live chat person if they could possibly undo my own mistake.
Well, I was nice. When I said I bitch, I was like, hey, can I have my money back? This is what happened. It is
That's horseshit. I know that.
I can
would
live with
say-
that now.
I would say that is a very sneaky thing to do.
Well, it might not even be them. It might just be the way the app is structured. Like, I mean, obviously, Prize Picks is not fucking FanDuel.
Yeah.
They're not a global corporation.
But it's weird. Like usually, like I get like when an app resets when you haven't used it for like a while, and you go back into it, even though you have it open. But
Well,
when
then you
it's
also
like,
got to figure they're running like sports shit, and like those lines and stuff change all the time. So that app is probably on a constant refresh.
you might be right, but yeah, in the moment I was like, I don't use this app enough to put 250 in it. Give me my shit. I wasn't annoyed that it happened because the person was nice and gave it back. I was just annoyed that it took like an hour and a half, and at the top it said usual wait 17 minutes. And I was
Their
like,
chat is slow as fuck.
yeah.
That being
least-
said,
At least I didn't have to talk to
Jaguars,
some Indian.
Patriots, we all unanimously say
Man, it's just straight cut off. Wiz. I'm
Did
not
you
hearing
hear
it.
this ain't no Prize Picks ad.
Ugh.
Jaguars, Patriots. Give me the Patriots. I don't trust our offense enough to take 15 and a half.
Do you want to type on her? Oh, I'll let you type.
What the fuck?
That wasn't me.
Who typed that in?
I didn't.
Not me.
You.
Oh. Did I
Yes,
type twice?
Yeah.
I'm surprised neither.
My
neither
new
of y'all
medicine
want the
gives me the
points.
shakes, so maybe that's why.
Jesus.
I might get off it because of that reason if it gets any worse.
Can't be driving a forklift with that going on. Falcons at Bills. Spread on this one is Buffalo minus 14 and a half.
Holy. See, okay, this one I kind of trust because Buffalo plays bad teams like good. That's their specialty.
I don't know. Josh Allen balled out against the Patriots yesterday.
I think
Or
that's
That might
their
have been
first.
Saturday.
That's the first like above 500 team they beat.
Yeah, I think you're right. Or close to. That being said, give me Buffalo.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm still scared of that spread.
Hunter Buffalo, I assume.
Oh yeah, easy. They're winning the last two games.
Giants at Bears.
Hmm.
This is garbage.
Give me the Lions.
Who's
Giants.
Giant?
Oh, I thought it was the Lions and Bears. I mean, they've already played twice this season, I think. Yeah.
I'm taking the Bears.
Wait,
Yeah.
I do not trust it. I think the Giants may be one of the worst teams in football.
They're the
right
worst
now.
teams in the league every year that just somehow manages to squeeze out a couple wins. And
I don't
said-
think they're worse than the Jaguars.
okay, that's true.
Yeah, and a motherfucker in the Discord went at me at the beginning of the season. I think it was like week 1 or 2. Be like, the Giants are way better than the Texans. They will finish better than the Texans. Fuck you. Mills is
I
better than
mean-
all 3 quarterbacks.
Didn't the Giants just say they're sticking with their coach and Daniel Jones next year?
Yes.
Yes, they
Yes.
did.
Fucking
Good for
But
me.
they're getting a new
ridiculous.
GM.
They needed to get both
See,
new.
Yeah, a new. You notice transitions are always better when a new GM gets to come in and do his own thing.
Mhm.
Right. How you
Oh,
gonna
it's-
hire a new GM and then but say, but you got to keep these two sacks of shit?
I
could always
understand
change,
Daniel
too.
Jones. I slightly understand Daniel Jones, but not the coach. Get rid of
Daniel
him.
Jones sucks.
He
Daniel
sucks.
Jones is terrible. They are just sticking with him so they don't have to cut him and admit that draft pick
Wasn't he like the
was-
biggest reach ever?
I mean, yeah, he was a pretty
No
big
one had him
reach.
going there.
Because where'd he go? Like 2?
6.
6.
That sounds right. Wait, Hunter, you going to Chicago?
Oh yeah, Giants are a fucking shit show.
Chicago.
What
So
happens
far,
if we
we're
get a
all
3-way
across
tie?
We all take a shot.
And we all give
Yeah.
a shot to each other, or
If
we all
it
take a
was
shot and give
three-way,
a shot.
No, because
Well,
one
if
of
it's a
y'all is gonna
three-way
miss y'all's
tie-
spread.
but if it was a 3-way tie, we'd all just take a shot.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Social.
I'd say we all take a shot and give a shot.
So okay, so
I mean,
so-
that would make sense.
someone gets 3, someone gets 1, someone gets 2,
Or we all get 2.
or we all get 2. I'm fine with whatever.
Or someone
gets
gets
like 4 or 5.
Oh, you can give yourself
someone
a
gets
shot.
1, someone gets 1, and someone gets fucking like 5. All right, Chiefs at Bengals.
Okay,
Chiefs -5.
I'm picking the Chiefs only because it's a win-win for me. I want the Bengals to win, so if they win, I'll be happy. I'm on their bandwagon. I like Joe Burrow, but I think the Chiefs win.
I'm picking the Chiefs because I think Joe Burrow is gonna have like a little bit of a
Oh.
hangover.
Yeah, that was also insane.
Oh, whatever. Matt Schaub's done it. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I mean, Roma had 505 in the game.
Matt Schaub at over 525. Over
Yeah,
that.
he's fucking Matt Schaub's fucking second. That's ridiculous.
Man,
So KC or Cincinnati, Hunter?
that's insane. That I'm gonna pick the Bengals. I'm gonna pick the Bengals here, but that's insane. That I think it's what he has 4,000 passing yards this season.
Does he
he?
have? Damn.
Yeah.
He has
They're the only-
4,000. They have 2,000-yard receivers and a 1,000-yard rusher.
Yeah, the first team to ever do that.
That's
Wow.
insane.
Like
I'm
9-6.
I'm surprised that Broncos team didn't do that because they had that 3 running back room. They were always switching out because they could have been the first team to do that.
It's insane.
Dolphins at Titans. Titans -3.
Oof.
If this was 3.5, I would hammer that spread.
Give me a mediocre game of the week here. This is just. I'm not
Okay.
excited for it, but I'm not like.
This is
opposed to
weird.
watching it.
The Titans had a really good game against the 49ers, who are one of like the hottest teams right now.
The Dolphins are one of the
AJ
hottest
Brown
teams
went
right now.
And then the Dolphins are one of the hottest teams right now. But AJ Brown's back. He just went off. Oh, this is hard. You know, the Dolphins are kind of honestly, the Dolphins are kind of like a better version of San Francisco, in my opinion.
I'm picking last.
Give me the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm taking Dolphins as well.
Give me the Dolphins.
We have one different pick so far.
And that's me.
Yeah, but these games, like, I don't know.
This seems like
Um,
a trap game for betting. Or trap week for betting.
Raiders,
Yeah.
Colts.
Oh,
Colts -7.5.
Colts, but I'm not taking the spread.
Yeah, give me the Colts, but I'm scared to take that spread.
Yeah, because like that's the thing with this week is like you got a lot of these games that are like obvious, but then the spreads are like super aggressive.
What was the
Wa-
Buffalo
watch us
spread?
all have a perfect week minus the spread.
Buffalo,
Mhm.
14.5.
Jesus Christ.
It's doable, but I don't know.
What,
Like, so then this
what was the
one,
New England spread?
15.5.
Jesus.
I know Vegas hates the
I don't-
Jags.
I don't remember you saying the spreads on those two at all, rightfully so. Nobody's gonna
Again, I
pick that
said
shit.
like I think the Jags are that bad, but I just don't trust our offense.
That's ridiculous.
Our offense is super hot and cold. Bucks at Jets. Bucks -13.
Jesus
Just give me the
Christ.
Bucks. Give me.
I
the
mean, yeah,
Bucks.
obviously
give me
the Bucks.
I'm not gonna take that spread.
Yeah, these spreads are like terrifying. This sucks.
Eagles
Gets first
football
pick.
team. Philly minus 3.5.
Football team looked like shit
I-
last night.
And I'm really tempted to take Washington as a bounce back after getting their COVID players back. Really tempted.
My dumbass
What's the
texted the
spread?
fucking group chat whenever the Giants were up like 7-0 and said that that Vegas gave the Giants too many points, and then they lost 34-10.
Oh my, yeah, like the Eagles got like shut out the first half, didn't they? Or put up 3 the first half, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Like, and then come out, and I think they won the second half like 34-0 or 31-0.
So to like Dallas did what they were supposed to do. Like it honestly wasn't even that amazing because Washington is half their team's on COVID.
Yeah.
So y'all make your picks so I can think about this.
I mean,
Oh, fuck, I'm going last. What you mean?
Damn, 100.
Eagles,
Taking
obviously.
See, it's not so. I don't know. Philly is kind of hot.
See, Philly's hot. This is Washington's last chance to make a playoff push. Because what?
I've got like.
Why did Heineke get pulled? Just for bad play or what?
He no COVID.
He was playing last game. Played last night.
Oh, it was his first game back from COVID. Oh fuck! No, he got pulled because it was out of hand. You don't want to get hurt. First, you see his first pass. Did a bomb down to McLaurin and just right into Diggs' lap. I'm going Washington just to be different.
I'm like trying to do some research on a spread.
I think Philly's hot enough. Give me Philly.
Yeah, there's so much going on. Like bounce back from that blowout, bounce back from COVID, but Philly's hot. This is Washington's last chance.
Rams, Ravens, Rams minus 3.5. This is one of the spreads that entices me.
Yeah, that's making me a little excited there.
Matt Stafford hasn't been looking great lately.
Do we know what quarterback's coming out for the Ravens?
Yeah, that's the big issue.
Who was out there? Yeah, was it like Josh
Johnson?
Josh Johnson.
Yeah, isn't that the bald guy?
That's Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
Josh Dobbs. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's who I was thinking of.
Dumbass. The one else that looks like a cancer patient. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't he have alopecia?
What the fuck does?
You've never heard of alopecia?
Come on, Wiz.
Jesus, insensitive fuck.
Alopecia.
Typical Arab.
Alopecia. ALO. I think it's
Hair loss
PECIA.
condition.
Yeah, it's like where like your body like can't grow hair. Well,
Man looks
that
like a
NBA
caveman.
that NBA player had it.
Fucking which one? Trey Young?
No, he has hair.
It's a joke because his hair is
I get it. He looks like a fucking lollipop you dropped underneath the couch. No, Villanueva. Can't think of his first name.
Oh,
Have you-
I know you're talking about. Okay, yeah. He had like no eyebrows, no nothing.
That might have been before youngster Wiz's time. All right, Rams at Ravens. Who y'all got? Anybody taking the spread?
You're first.
I mean, I'm taking the Rams. I'm tempted to take the spread, but I feel like one of y'all is going to take it.
I might
I'm
come
also
back to
taking
it.
the Rams.
I've got my backup spread if one of y'all take it from me.
I'm only taking the Rams because I don't know who the quarterback is going to be for the Ravens. Other than that, I would have picked the Ravens.
Well, should we put
Broncos-
anything into account for these like COVID things? Like maybe switch a pick if a quarterback is in, or
Nope.
No.
Okay.
This is a chance you take gambling.
Exactly.
Okay, just want to make sure.
You can't get a refund on
Broncos,
bets, can you?
Chargers. And I cannot believe that the Chargers are 5.5 point favorites.
I mean, they did just lose to the Texans.
Exactly.
Beautiful game. Loved it.
Yeah, I was
Pissed.
supposed to be at that game too,
I definitely think the Chargers rebound.
but not by that much.
Well, I mean, I also don't think enough to bet on them.
Is Teddy B going to be back? We don't know.
And the Broncos did just lose to the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos
taking
still
the
have a
Chargers.
nice defense.
Hunter, you want the Broncos?
I don't know. What do you want?
I already said the Chargers. I said I think we rebound. I just am not confident enough to bet on the spread.
I just really like Denver's defense. Really like it.
Then take
Taking
them.
Denver?
I'm not
Or I
taking
need a
Denver.
backspace.
I think the Chargers will pull it out because they'll get Eckler back. They'll get Mike Will back.
Yeah, Eckler just cleared today, I think.
All right. Texans at 49ers. 49ers minus 13.
49ers minus 13. Give me the Texans to cover.
I knew when I seen the look in his eyes.
Houston plus 13.
Hell yeah.
Make sure I type this out right because I fucked up the Texans last week.
Houston's plus. That's an insane amount of numbers.
That was the one spread where I was like, that's a lot of points for a team that just won.
And Jimmy Garoppolo might not even play.
Like,
He's
I
a
understand
fucked
the
up thumb.
Niners have good defense, but what just trotted out on the field yesterday, we had 23 people on the COVID list. We had third stringers playing, and Davis Mills looked amazing. 300-yard game.
I'm going 49ers because I'm saving my spread.
Yeah, I'm just taking the 49ers.
Cardinals at Cowboys. Cowboys minus 5.5. And I will be
me
taking the
Dallas
Cardinals and the
plus-
points.
Oh, are we allowed to do that?
What?
Of course, it's two different sides of the same spread.
I'm taking Dallas plus 5.5.
No, you're not. You're taking them minus 5.5.
Wait.
Yeah. dumb
Wait,
shit.
they're favored?
Yes.
Did I misread
And I will
that?
be taking the Cardinals and the points.
Oh, I misread that. Okay, wait. So you're taking Arizona.
AZ plus 5.5.
Oh, fuck. So I glanced at it before we started and I misread it.
I'm going to take Arizona because there's no way they're going to lose another game. I see that streak ending, and I feel like Dallas is going to trot on the field just too overconfident.
So my biggest thing,
I love how
Is that-
high Wiz was to get Dallas and the points.
it's in Dallas. Too. Okay. I'm taking Dallas, but so there's one reason why I was happy about that is because if there's any team built up front and the linebackers to stop someone like Kyler Murray, it's Dallas. There's no Hopkins. We're not going to get beat over the top. I think we got this. But I'll take them straight up.
Can't wait to fucking clip that.
Kyler gonna fucking run for 200 on us after I say that.
I fucking hope so.
I hope so too.
All right. What's next? Panthers at Saints. Hammer the Saints. The fucking Panthers are terrible right now.
What's the spread on that?
7.5 Saints.
Oh yeah, give me the Saints.
Give me the Saints, but I'm not taking the spread.
Panthers. Do you see how they platoon Darnold and Newton
That's gross.
Oh yeah, weren't they like
on the
switching
same
them?
on the same drive? They come in and out for each other. It was so nasty.
I mean,
Basically,
'cause-
what they tried doing was Darnold until they got to the red zone. Then when they switched to red zone, put in Cam.
Lions, Seahawks. Seahawks are favored by 6.5.
That's it.
give me Seattle.
You don't know what you're getting with Detroit. You literally don't know what's coming on the field.
Same thing with
for
Seattle.
Detroit.
But I feel like Seattle has the upper edge because of
I mean, yeah,
Lockett
they
and
do.
Metcalf.
And they're favored by a touchdown. But I mean, yeah, nah.
I'll
The
take
Lions are unpredictable as fuck.
I'll take Seattle, but I'm not going to be surprised if Detroit wins.
Yeah, I'm taking.
If it was in Detroit, I would be willing to roll the dice, but I'm taking Seattle. Let's see. Vikings, Packers by 6.5. That's the one where I feel like the spread's too low.
I mean, the Vikings beat them last time.
Yeah, I feel like
But
the
it's in
Packers are
Green Bay now.
hot though.
The Packers defense isn't. They've looked like ass the last 2 weeks.
That's true. That is true. But
I'm taking
this
Green
is,
Bay.
hey, this is a primetime game.
but,
So that
Green
means we're
Bay.
gonna get primetime Kirk Cousins.
That's very
Green Bay.
true. You like that? You like that?
How long ago was that? That was like
That was back in the Redskins
6 years
days.
ago.
Back in the what days, Hunter?
Yeah, I said Redskins. You heard me. Yeah, because they were the Redskins then. Give me Minnesota.
Oh, I gotta change what I typed
That's
in.
the football equivalent of it's in a song. I can say it.
It's historically accurate.
I mean, kind of like the Washington Bullets.
Oh, can't say bullets. Is that gonna trigger someone?
When did they change? They changed that after JFK. Oh. All right. Last but not least, Browns Steelers. Browns are favored by 3.
Give me Pittsburgh plus 3.
This is weird because these are both teams that are very
only because it's
rocky.
in Pittsburgh.
Baker's back, right?
and-
Baker's playing again.
Yes,
If
but
you're
this
gonna
is
call it that.
Big Ben's last chance
Baker threw 4 picks.
to fuck the Browns over. He's gonna do it.
No, he's not going to
he's
do
not.
it. It's the Browns.
Yeah, I want to take the Browns.
Y'all are taking the Browns.
Yeah.
Yes, the
I-
Steelers are terrible.
Okay,
Big Ben's terrible.
The way I have loved Baker all year, I now hate him. I hate him. I hate the Browns. I hate all the effort I put into them.
Join the club.
This is for me is not a pro Browns pick. This is very much anti Steelers.
I think Steelers are kind of in the same boat as Washington. They want to.
Steelers have a great defense, but that offense is absolutely putrid.
I think Steelers bounce back after that loss at
Shit.
home against the team that they've always bullied.
What's bullying? Mason Rudolph slapping Myles Garrett in the head?
Oh, shit.
That was the other way around.
The other way around.
Yeah,
The other way around. Mason
and that was
Rudolph's hurling
slapping. Slap that was unconfirmed, and
come on.
Well,
Have you seen what he looks like?
apparently,
Come on.
Apparently, it was disproved.
I mean,
not only unconfirmed.
you don't look unlike him.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hurl out the N-word at a fucking 6'6" swole motherfucker.
they did a full investigation into that,
How
and
are they gonna
found
investigate that with a group of people around them? Come on.
there was a whole group of players.
And
there was a whole group of players, and you think of all those Browns players, they're not going to back up their guy if they heard that and say, "Yeah, I heard that shit."
Yeah, and Garrett was mic'd up, so most likely, if you happened close enough, you would have heard it.
I
That's
feel
true.
like
That's
look,
true.
Myles Garrett played whack-a-mole for a reason. I feel
No,
like
that was call it what it is. That was attempted murder.
that's whack-a-mole. It's a nice little game there. That really was attempted murder. How he walked off under his own power, just completely fine.
Yeah, got his fucking skull caved in by a fucking deadly object.
Yeah, that helmet is like supposed to do so much to protect you. Just getting that shit bashed against the side of your head.
Man's got hit so hard it cured a CTE.
They did
Now
not.
he's ETC.
Myles Garrett should have been suspended for longer.
Oh yeah, because
How long
it was
was
already
he?
it was already past mid-season.
It was just like through the end of the season, I think.
Yeah, then they reinstated him. He should have missed the year.
Fucking
think
soft ass.
if he missed a year,
NFL.
the Browns don't make the playoffs last year probably.
All right. What do y'all want to talk about next?
Is there anything even worth talking about? I mean,
NBA's full of COVID.
yeah, struck by
Yeah.
COVID. Hockey.
Like three of
has
my
been-
guys, but
Go ahead.
three of my fantasy guys got taken out today. So Gooch is fucking me in fantasy right now.
Yeah, no.
Have I talked
went-
about my
Shut up,
Thunder
hold on.
tickets?
I don't know. Hold on.
No.
I went 4-4 with the last place team because of COVID. Because half my team had COVID.
Have you seen Darian's team?
No,
Oh my god,
it was
just
bad.
go look at it. Like everyone is either injured or COVID.
Wow, look, Gooch, talk about your Thunder tickets.
My wife won free lower bowl Thunder tickets from her work's like Christmas giveaway thing. So January 9th, I will be seeing the Thunder play the Nuggets.
Oh yeah, you're
Good game.
I almost said make a wish. You're watching your team.
My Make-A-Wish team is the Nuggets.
Oh my god.
I mean, what better team to choose? I guess.
And speaking of, the Thunder are 6-4 through their last 10. They won last night.
Yawn.
The Rockets are currently losing to the Hornets.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't care.
Still
Just-
going for one of those top 3 guys.
Exactly.
Oh,
We showed
speaking
enough.
of, y'all clowned the fuck out of me when the Thunder were last place in the West. Y'all are back to last place in the West.
Yeah, and
You
y'all
lost
lost
to us
to
three
us
times.
3 out of 4 times.
Yeah.
So
3 times y'all lost us.
Hey,
Shut
we
up.
lost the worst
standings,
team.
bitch.
We've shown.
Standings.
I don't give a
Head
fuck
to
about
head.
standings. We've
Head
shown
to head,
enough.
bitch.
It's an 82-game season.
We've shown
Yeah,
enough that
yeah. And you lost 3 out of 4.
I could tank comfortably now because we just showed we
Okay.
can play. We can play just
Yeah.
as good with anybody.
And
I'm
Yeah,
chilling.
we've
we're the
dealt with
third
so
worst
many
team in the
injuries.
league.
I'm chilling. Yeah, injuries.
Yeah.
Injuries.
Yeah. Has Josh Giddey missed any games this year? I don't know.
I
But
haven't watched a single game. The game on January 9th will be the first tip of Thunder basketball that I've watched all year.
The one and only game I watched was Rockets Pistons, because that was like the only televised game we have all year.
All right. Moving on.
Y'all hear me crushing on these lifesavers? No.
For sure.
Barely. I can barely hear it.
Oh, apparently
Um,
Gooch can.
Oh, now I hear it.
Oh,
Do we want to do 90-second soccer or do we care?
I
I
mean-
care. So there was soccer this week.
hold
not for
on.
me.
You know what? Just there.
Man City won again and is now firmly atop the EPL table with 47 points to the nearest 41. Chelsea is absolutely sliding.
Well, they
down
were,
the
but
table.
this Colton, I want you to like turn the radio up a little bit right here, or however you're listening. Just turn the volume up. Suck my dick. Chelsea beat Tottenham 3-1. I think it was 3-1.
That's not a suck my dick. They should beat Tottenham. Chelsea should beat
It was in the
most
it was in the
teams.
semifinals of the. I'm probably gonna butcher this Caribou Cup.
Thank you, got it.
Carabao, whatever it is. It was the semifinals. But Colton, suck my PP. Thank you.
Well, Everton has.
Oh, was
had
you looky
last
there?
two
90
games,
seconds is
uh,
up, man. I just had to fuck with you.
Well, no, I said-
Southampton also won. So I'm all the way up.
I mean, y'all still gonna end up owing me 40 anyway, so I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Same thing with NFL. Oh no, Niners can have.
I was gonna say
comeback.
Niners are threatening.
And
Are-
Cardinals are skidding.
Exactly.
Are the Falcons eliminated?
No,
the Falcons
no.
are not mathematically eliminated. Let's go.
Let's just hold the L.
For watching you, they are.
No,
Hell yeah! And for watching you, they definitely are.
if they make the playoffs and beat the Cardinals.
Is there any way?
It's not. It was where
for
they
the-
finished in division.
No, we said it was a playoff finish.
That was NBA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
For NFL, it was in division.
Oh,
So I mean,
my bad.
yeah. So like the most you can do is tie because you could possibly get second in the division. And then I think if we tie, we go off overall record.
Yeah. So you just hold the L.
Yeah. So you're done.
I
Now,
I was thinking it was in
No.
49ers
finish.
could win out. And then that would
Cardinals
create
lose out.
a tie.
What the fuck we're gonna do with head to head? I think.
Let me.
You,
I
you
win
guys
ahead
are
of-
you guys are 2-0 head to head. So it doesn't matter. 101.
Well, it head to head doesn't matter for a division standing. It's a
Well, no, I'm
division
saying
record. If would you go off a head to head or would you go off like actual playoff?
I mean, for watching you, I
standings.
would go off head to head.
Okay.
If we
Like-
tied in the division and tied, well, yeah, because if we tie in the division, they're probably going to go off head to head, aren't they?
Oh yeah, but the 49ers are 1-4 in the division and the Cardinals are 4-1. So even if you
Oh,
tie, you lose that.
Yikes! Jesus.
So, yeah, no
Christ.
matter
Yeah, so
what-
I lose all
no matter
tiebreaker scenarios. So, all right, time for a new segment. This segment will be titled Honesty Hour. Every week, I will come up with a series of questions, could be one, could be 2 or 3, that we will all answer honestly. And these questions will vary widely. The only common thing in them will be they will be personal questions that you may or may not want the answers divulged to the public.
I'm here for it. I like this.
Oh,
This is the
yeah.
kind of shit I thrive on. This is like
I'm
the
a
late
little
night Discord conversations.
I'm a little nervous though, because like the pants thing was such a
Mundane.
confident answer. But like, I don't know what you're gonna throw at me.
So, if you had to choose between going naked, just period, or having your thoughts appear in thought bubbles above your head, which would you choose?
I'm going naked.
I'm going naked too.
I'm
Like
new to
I
this.
would rather be naked than have no friends.
That's not even
And
the
get,
friends.
and get
I'd be in
fired.
jail.
No.
Yeah, and get
Yeah.
fired from
I'd
my
be
job.
in jail.
Yeah.
Bro, I'd be at the super. You see a fine MILF at the supermarket. She just sees your thought bubbles. Just
but
is it just words or is it pictures? If it's pictures, like go ahead and lock me up.
I think
Like, no way.
words is worse. Because it's
I-
like, you know, sometimes like reading something is like way more graphic than just like seeing it or imagining it.
I don't know. I don't usually watch porn with subtitles.
Y'all never found y'all's moms like 50 Shades of Grey or anything?
oh my god.
No.
Okay, I guess that was just me. All right, next question.
Oh, there's a couple.
Oh wait, but give me naked. I don't give a fuck. I didn't.
So
answer.
the last one for this week. How old were you when your parents or parent or whoever gave you the birds and the bees talk?
Never had one.
Never had one.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I
I thought
Mr.
my
Wait,
I thought
Hunter.
my answer was gonna be bad.
Like, see,
Mr. Functioning parent here.
Exactly.
Functioning
That's where I was gonna go.
parents.
Yes. I don't know what it's like to have this. Apparently, having both parents involved, you get birds and bees talk. I just found it on late night Cinemax.
Well, my aunt and uncle I moved in with never really bothered. Just said, "Be careful."
There's condoms under the sink. Just don't do nothing stupid. I ain't paying for another mouth to
If you're
feed.
gonna create this segment, Gooch, you gotta come with like better questions. This
I
is-
thought that was gonna be a better one.
All right, honestly, hour. Y'all piss in the shower?
Oh, for
Yes.
sure. 100%.
Okay. Cool.
I was say you gotta
But
come
just
with
the-
better questions.
There's two kinds of people: people that pee in the shower and liars.
Okay, so
You shit in the shower?
to bitch about the whole
No.
like, how is it? It's just going straight down the drain.
Yeah.
And you
The
wash your
pee
tub
or the
every
poop?
the pee.
Oh.
No, the poop doesn't go straight down. You got to work it down.
You gotta like curb stomp that drain to get that poop down.
Sometimes I got to unscrew the top, and it's
Oh
too far.
shit!
Okay, Cooch. when did your
Ashley's in the
parents-
living room and she just hears boom from the bathroom.
Starts getting. Oh wait, no, he's on the first store. Never mind. I thought
Oh
I
my
was about to say starts getting complaints from people underneath.
James, you said you were gonna stop doing that.
Okay, Gooch. So when did your parents give you the birds and bees talk?
I think I was 14. Which, if you have a functional home life, that's later than it should be given.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it before or after the lesbian or the chickie turned lesbian?
Oh, I was like 18 by that time.
Oh,
That was
When did you lose it?
like almost 18, 17,
14.
almost 18.
See, I lost it at 14.
When did your parents give you the talk? 14. When did you lose it? 13.
See, yeah, 14 seems right on time because that's when I lost it. So
No, because I would be what
Jesus.
was classically referred to as a late bloomer.
Oh.
So,
I lost mine at 21, dog.
well, that's not what I meant. I meant like physically and like emotionally. From like just like maturity
I
wise.
can't take that one back. Let me just edit that shit out real quick.
Yeah, so that's why like getting that talk at 14, I was like, why are we talking about this? Do you guys kind of
awkward.
hood rat? Do you 'cause, like I grew up small town, so like I went to like church and stuff, and so I was always taught like basically if you do it before you're married, you're just a scumbag.
You were still that 10-year-old that was like, dare, do not do drugs, stuff
Oh,
like
for
that.
sure.
Oh my
For
god.
sure.
I
Yeah.
was getting those dare talks in middle school, getting out of school and smoking pot.
I was.
Gooch was the kid that whenever they played Truth or Dare, he'd always say truth.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. You ain't getting me to run around the house in my underwear.
I'd have to go confess his sins if he ran around the house in underwear. Lord, forgive me for I have sinned.
Yeah, no, I was I was saving myself for marriage for a long time.
Okay.
Well, how'd that work
question.
out?
We didn't make it.
Barely.
Did you ever watch a show like Blue Mountain State?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did you watch it during your pure years?
My what years?
Pure, like when Gooch was
Pure? Oh, pure. No.
I mean, I wouldn't call myself pure,
But like
I
during that time, like were you like I can't watch this, or were you okay? watching
no,
that? Okay, had to make sure.
no.
'Cause I know.
I wasn't that
Okay.
kid.
Okay, so fun story. I had a friend whose dad was like a Christian freak. Like they went every Wednesday, Sunday morning, and Sunday night. And he apparently pulled up their Netflix log. Apparently, you can like print out everything that's ever been
Oh Jesus.
ever watched. And there's an episode of Blue Mountain State called Pocket Pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, he comes into his room one day and says, "Son, can I talk to you?" And I don't see him for 2 fucking hours. I'm just sitting in his room like, what's going on? And then finally he comes back up and explains it to me. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like over a raunchy show, a 2-hour you're going to hell lecture.
That's funny.
So these questions, I saved like this list online. It's 400 questions. And they're like,
you picked those.
well, no, like they're all over the map. Like there's some
Give us a
like,
shitty one.
Look, let me get.
Okay, so here's one. Is like, if you could be reborn, what decade would you choose to be reborn
This
in?
is shitty.
And
nice.
Wiz, why is your answer 2001?
It's not a decade, dumbass. Anyways,
I don't know. How to
You
take
get
that.
it's.
yes, I understand your joke. I
Don't
just
ruin
wanted
the
to-
joke, Hunter. Damn.
Well, all right. Let me give you honestly, Howard. How about this? So y'all watch porn?
Yeah.
All right. So, what's your search history look like?
Incognito.
The type of
No,
search
no
history,
shit, incognito, but like,
the type of search history you get growing up in a white Christian small town.
no, I want to hear specifics here.
Just the most generic things.
Yeah, the generic ones. I don't do anything outlandish for sure.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm not looking up midget porn.
yeah, like married
Good talk.
couples.
Good talk. Good talk.
No.
Yes,
Answer your own
good
question.
Good talk. No,
Just
y'all-
because our question,
no, y'all
because
being
our
vague as
answers
shit.
didn't measure up to what you wanted.
y'all being vague as shit.
I mean, it is.
I need
just
like
go to the-
keywords here. Like you go
I-
type in what you type in.
No,
I
like,
gave
most
you-
of the time I just click like the popular.
Y'all just
Yeah,
hate.
just the featured page.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all basic.
if
I get kinky sometimes.
yeah, so give us a sample.
I've searched
Hunter.
midget porn. I've done that. I've had a hankering for that.
Okay, so you answered my question. I was gonna ask, was it for like
Curiosity.
legit purposes? Yeah, was
Yeah,
it for like
like, it starts-
entertainment?
It starts off as curiosity. Then it's like, hey,
Hold on,
Hey.
do I like this?
that gave me a boner. I'm
Is
gonna
it-
see how I
is-
feel if I'm done.
Hey.
And every single time, I'm like, I'm gonna see how I feel. The second I nut, I'm like, all right, this is disgusting. I can't deal with myself. Mid nut, just clear out my tab.
Yeah.
I don't have to look at it anymore. Like I'm not
Is it
even finished, and I'm like, I feel it coming. I can't do it.
Is it because it looks bigger?
See, I don't look up midget male. I'm midget chick, I guess. I don't know. I look at that. Trying to think of some other weird things. You ever type in? Oh, y'all don't. Y'all go to featured. I'll type in something that's like specific as fuck. It's like
No.
one I used to have a lot was like redhead, big cans, or redhead, big tits, big ass gets slammed by such and such or whatever.
I didn't know the search bar would let you type that much in.
Oh, it lets you get
Like-
specific.
Like
He searches, it brings up one video.
like the most outlandish thing I've done is like I don't like fake tits, so I've looked up natural tits. Like, but I don't want
God, y'all need to like spice it up.
Well, first of all, we're married.
So, you still gotta explore yourself every now and then. Man's looks up.
Okay, here's a question: Have you ever
Husband and wife
watched it?
porn.
Have you ever watched porn with your significant other?
Negative.
No,
Really? I'm the only one.
she's
Okay.
not like she's not like against it, but like. we've
How do you
talked about
know?
it. We've talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, not little.
Hopefully, my father-in-law does not listen to this episode.
I don't think he is.
I'm
I don't know.
sorry.
He's probably gonna want to hear how that mic sounds.
Right.
Fuck.
That's
My grandma, who my grandmother-in-law, because she bought one of the pieces to this set. She asked how can she listen, and I said you can't.
that's probably a good thing because you ever
That was
looked up.
She's like, what do you talk about? I said sports. She's like, what else? Like, does it get bad? I'm like, it gets a little raunchy. Don't listen.
I love roasting motherfuckers for looking up hentai shit, but meanwhile, I've gotten to the low point where I'm like Lois Griffin sex scene or like
Oh my god. It's
what's that? Roger Rabbit? What's the wife?
oh,
Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica Rabbit. I've looked up Jessica Rabbit. I've looked at Lola Bunny before. Like I've been down.
Lola Bunny.
I've been down.
God damn.
I've been down.
Yeah, I thought I had some pretty down bad moments, but
This was sober Hunter saying all this shit too. Imagine drunk
Yeah.
Hunter doing honesty
Okay,
hour.
wait, real quick, Hunter. Haven't you been making your picks the past couple weeks sober?
Well,
honestly.
2 weeks ago, no. Last week I had COVID brain, so
Okay, because I've been pulling away from you a little bit, and
Yeah.
I feel like it's after you've been. You should start getting shit faced again because you were doing better back then.
no.
well, speaking of, this might be one of our very first all sober episodes because as a cast, we are all three in the first day of an 8-week weight loss challenge.
Oh yes, that is my high of the week because I just kind of feel good right now. Day 1 through that.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I mean, I'm definitely hungry. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't ate dinner yet.
How many? I
did.
mean, so I've eaten all my food that I like planned out, and I
See,
still and
I don't
I
plan shit. I think that's my
Okay.
biggest thing because I've had less than 1,000 calories to eat today, but I just
Yeah,
don't
so, I
plan.
mean-
I just go. I had a bunch of errands to run, so I didn't have time to eat. I felt like
I've had
came home.
1,400 calories today.
I ate 3 oranges, did some more shit, and then
Oh, I was about to say, when are you? I'm about to yell at you for not posting your weigh-in pic, but you're
Hold
doing
on.
yours tomorrow.
yeah, I don't have my scale here. Doing mine tomorrow,
So
and
I've
I'll
had
have it there.
17. Assuming I eat this entire meal, I've had 1,700 calories.
Oh, I
'cause
scarfed mine down because I was so hungry, but the shit was
Which-
so good.
And like my Fitness Pal tracker isn't like a spot on, so because I've probably had closer to 1,700 because like I'll like eat like we have like little snacks and shit at work, and I'll just like grab a handful.
I
and
like
not
how like if you can just get a
log
little
that
bag,
shit.
you can scan the barcode though of something.
Yeah,
That's what I did with my rice. I scanned the barcode on my bag of or my because I just buy the bowl and bag of rice, and I use
Yep.
half a bag, which is a cup.
You want to know my favorite snack while I'm on a diet?
But
White cheddar Cheeto puffs. You can have 32 of those fuckers for 160 calories.
no, everybody knows the best diet snack is pickles.
Okay, yes, that's great. And zero. pretty much.
Yes, 0
But-
calories.
But
I like pork
30,
skins.
32 puffs, like if you put it in a bowl, it looks like a lot. So like it's tricking your mind.
Oh
it
yeah, I mean that
tastes
just
good.
sounds like a lot.
Yeah, like you could eat 16 and that's 80 calories. Like so
What-
it's definitely a very good craving.
Hey, pork skins are fun, and they're zero carbs. It's nice.
What?
Pork
Portions?
skins.
Oh,
Pork-
pork skins. I
yeah,
said
pork skins.
portions. I was like, portions of what?
Oh,
Is that why you had a case of pork rinds in that picture you sent us of your dinner?
Oh yeah, that's my. Haven't had a thing for months. I just get. I always forget about them when I want a snack, but they're really good.
something else that's good for a little snack is kids Z bars. They're like little
I know
granola
what you're talking
bars.
about.
Yeah, it's like the kid version, but it's half the calories. It's like the adult version. I don't need the whole thing. I'm just trying to get a little snack in.
One thing I've been seeing a bunch on TikTok is a bunch of like keto shits, but one of them looks really cool. It's they get this like the square slice cheeses, cut it in triangles, and they get a baking sheet out and like for instance,
And make your own Cheez-Its.
shut the fuck up, please. Let me finish. So they put the triangles on the sheets, and you can do different kind of these little bites or bombs or whatever you want to call them. But there's like a triangle cheese, for instance, taco. They just do some taco meat, put on top of that, and put another layer of cheese on it, let it melt, and it's like little cheese crisps with taco inside of it.
That sounds good.
They look good.
Are y'all doing? Oh, sorry.
No, it's good. It's fine.
Are y'all doing any sort of specific diet, or y'all just kind of just
I'm just portioning. That's
better.
what I'm working on right now. It's portioning, and then I'll
What
go
you
with
doing?
calories?
Low calorie as fuck.
Yeah, because I know I've done keto before years ago, and once you stop that shit, like you can't stop it because
Dude,
Yeah.
yes, I had the exact same experience. I did that shit for like 3 weeks total, but I did it for 2 weeks, and I lost like I lost like 7 pounds in 2 weeks, which is like pretty good for 2 weeks. And then like my little brothers came over, and I like babysat them for the day, and so like I took them out, and we get like I was like, I've done 2 weeks, and I mean I was strict, like super strict, and like loving it. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna take one cheat day. I'm gonna take my cheat day, which they say that you can do. They say it's not a problem. And we went out, we had burgers, ice cream, fries. I got them candy. We did like the whole thing. The next week when I went back to work, it was impossible. It's like being a drug addict. Like,
oh yeah, because
and
your
like,
body starts fiending for that shit.
so whenever like I started it, I went like 2 weeks, I was doing great. Like I was finding all the alternatives and stuff you're supposed to do. And then I cheated that one time and like relapsed. And then I would be at work, like literally craving like a slice of bread. Like I'm not kidding. Like I would be like eating like a bunless burger or something. And I'd have like all the toppings and bacon and just all the stuff. But then just be in my head, be like, God, I wish this had just a bun. Like the bun would be the only thing on that whole burger that I wanted. It was gnarly.
I just did Atkins for a little while, and that's all low calorie. They got their meals and bars and stuff like that.
I really liked there's this place by my work that does like prepped meals, and like they come in like the meal prep containers, and they're real healthy, and like you can get different plans, keto or vegetarian. And I did those for a while where I just go in at the beginning of every week and just buy my week's worth of meals. But it was like $50 for a week's worth of just lunches. And like it was good, and the food was really good, and it was really healthy. But I was just like, I can't be spending $50 a week on lunch.
Yeah, I think whenever I've thought about doing HelloFresh and stuff like that, but I want to get a free trial with every subscription.
I can send you a picture. Every plate, I've got like a $40 off card. I can send you a picture of that if you want to try it. It's like HelloFresh's cheaper option.
Is there a free trial or no?
It's not a free trial. It's just
fuck them bums.
But yeah, I'm just this time I'm just doing what I always say that I'm gonna do when I get like back into fitness and stuff. And I'm like, so for breakfast this morning, I had oatmeal and yogurt and coffee. And then for lunch, I had chicken and rice. And I'm just gonna OG, tried and true. I'm just gonna chicken and rice it for 8 weeks.
That's what I'm doing.
There's no way you're gonna stick with that for 8 weeks.
Bet. You don't know me. You don't know me. You've never, dude. You should have seen me on the last weight loss challenge I did. It was 3 months instead of 2. I got down to 170.
Jesus.
I think I got under 170 for the weigh-in. It was gnarly. Like that last like.
Did you win?
Oh yeah. I started at 206 and I weighed in at like 167.
I lost 55 last year off of that.
So I hit at 2 months in, I hit 180 in 2 months. Got down to 180, lost like 25 pounds. Losing the last 7 pounds, hardest thing I've ever done. Because like 185 is like a good spot for me if I'm like staying small and not trying to put on muscle. So like trying to force my body down below 170 was crazy. Like it was not healthy. Like, I'll be the first to admit I was solely in it for the money and trying to like prove my coworkers wrong because they were talking shit just like Hunter is. And like it was nuts.
I had fish and rice and some zucchini and squash and some shrimp, and that shit was so good.
Ashley's making me blackened chicken for the week right now.
That whole dinner was like 600 calories.
I had steak and broccoli.
Yeah, it's gonna be vegetables, rice, and meat, pretty much.
See, I really like vegetables, so it don't really bother me that much.
You don't like vegetables?
I
don't
do like
mind.
vegetables.
Oh, I thought you said I don't really like vegetables. I'm like,
No,
I said I,
They-
or I really
no,
like
not-
vegetables.
I don't like all of them, but there's like a good chunk of them I like broccoli, carrots, peas. That doesn't bug me.
I need to get back on my asparagus. I like some asparagus.
Asparagus. I go in stretches
I
of
love
liking it and not
asparagus.
liking
Just
it.
so good.
It's got to be cooked right.
I got some Brussels sprouts. I was gonna do Brussels sprouts also tonight with dinner, but that was
Okay.
kind of overkill.
I like Brussels sprouts. But they have to be cooked just right.
They'd be cooked like roasted to me.
Also, I saw the Brussels sprouts you make, and that don't need to be on nobody's diet.
That was okay. That was a little extra. That was Thanksgiving thing I did. That was bacon and onion and all that.
It
shit in
had
there.
bacon, onion, ham, fucking grease. I can see
You
the
have
grease
ham,
on them
bitch.
Brussels sprouts.
Do
That
y'all
was
like
that was
fried
olive.
okra?
That wasn't grease. That was olive
Fucking
oil.
love fried okra.
I don't
It's
like
the
fried
only.
okra.
It's also the only way that
You
I'll
don't?
eat okra.
You don't like it?
Nuh-uh.
I like it. I know it's like
Love
a
it.
popular thing. Not
If
to
I
like.
eat it, it's got to be like really crispy.
Yeah,
Like,
I
really
love
crispy.
it.
I've never had regular okra. I've only had fried okra.
I've had pickled okra.
Have y'all-
loved that shit as a kid? As a baby.
Have y'all tried the blackened chicken tenders from Popeyes? I know Gooch
No.
probably has them.
I don't eat Popeyes.
Apparently,
We know
apparently
you
it's like
don't.
you
I
get
have
like
self
five.
respect.
Apparently, you get 5 blackened chicken tenders, so only like 265 calories. You take them home, throw them on some rice. That's a good easy meal if you're feeling lazy.
I'll tell you the hack, the fast food hack that I found was Chick-fil-A. You get the grilled chicken sandwich, but then instead of the meal, you just get the sandwich and then a 12 count grilled nuggets. And it's like 500 calories, which is what I normally aim for my meals to be when I'm on a diet.
Sandwich and nuggets.
Yeah.
So you because all the
the-
calories are coming from the fries and drink, huh?
The grilled sandwich
No
and the
bun?
grilled nuggets. I did the bun.
Oh,
Just the grilled sandwich and just 12 count grilled nuggets. And then if you do either like water or like the Splenda lemonade, and it's 500-ish calories and almost the exact same price as if you got the meal with the fries and the drink.
See, I hate Chick-fil-A's grilled though. It's disgusting.
Oh, their grilled nuggets are good, dude.
I don't like them. They had that spicy grilled sandwich for a little while, like I mentioned, and that was amazing. The spice was great, but I don't like the other ones.
Oh, but
That's
speaking
why I
of
got to try.
speaking of
Popeyes.
this weight loss challenge, man, so like we kind of planned this all out last Wednesday, and then we had like big long Christmas weekend and everything. I was off Thursday through Sunday, and I went on a bender, dude. I was like, I got apparently I'm dieting now, so I got to get this all out of my system. What just came across your phone?
Miami pick 6.
Oh boy. No, the guy I'm playing in fantasy to get to the championship has Miami's defense.
so does Wiz.
I'm up 16 right now.
Oh boy. Wow. But yeah, I went on a bender this weekend. I had pizza, I had Whataburger one day. I rarely buy ice cream that's not Halo Top, and I bought Ben and Jerry's.
I've never had Halo Top.
It's not great, but it's ice cream, and if like I love ice cream, and the whole pint is 300 calories.
It's one of
Really?
those things that like it feeds the craving once you get it.
Right, that's the thing. Is like it's not great.
It's not meant
but-
to be great.
It does the job.
Right, yeah, it'll keep you from going for that Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and
You got to
Jerry's
keep that stuff
is too
around.
expensive. I'll go
So that's
with
what-
Bluebell.
So that's what like I do. Like whenever like I'm not in like a weight loss challenge like this, I'll keep like 3 or 4 things of Halo Top in my freezer, so I just have them accessible. Because if not, I live literally within walking distance of a Dollar General, and I will go to Dollar General and I will get the Ben and Jerry's.
You've seen where this Kroger is next to me, right?
Yeah.
And I haven't had like legit Ben and Jerry's like or any other kind of like legit ice cream that's not low calorie for months and months. Oh, I was gonna ask this as a top 3. Well, not top 3, but just top 1. What's your go-to Ben and Jerry's flavor?
I don't have one.
I'm Bluebell.
I
What
do
the
the
fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Okay,
Bluebell.
Last time I
Bluebell's
had Ben and
better.
Jerry's, I tried
Yeah, you Texas fucks.
Ben and Jerry's. They're the ones with that like down the middle fudge thing they do with some of their ice
Yeah.
cream.
They do.
I
that.
tried it and that was awful.
That's too much fudge.
I
It
just wanted to
is.
try it. And
Okay,
like the ice
well
cream
then,
itself was
if
mid.
y'all don't fuck with Ben and Jerry's, do yourself a favor 8 weeks from now and try the Tonight Dough.
Okay, I've seen that one.
There was one that I
It's
liked from them. It was like
Absolutely
it was
amazing.
milk and
What
cookies
is
or
it?
something like that.
That one's good too.
That's the
But
one
what
I
is
like.
the
That
tonight
one.
though?
It is like mixed ice cream. So you got like vanilla and chocolate, like just swirled with, I think, brownie chunks, cookie chunks, and cookie dough.
That's too much
So,
going on.
let's
No,
see-
it's not.
on.
It sounds that way, guys. I said the same thing when my wife used to get it. No, dude, it hits. It
Just-
hits
just
every
give
time.
me-
Bluebell cookie
Ugh.
two-step. It's cookies and cream ice cream with cookie dough in it.
Yeah, that's
all
good
you
too.
need. And
Just-
I finished like a third of a carton of that, like the small one last night.
No,
I had
I'll
to
tell you
eat-
the best Bluebell.
No,
I'll tell you the
not the
best
big
Bluebell. Bluebell makes a blackberry cobbler ice cream.
I've heard it's good.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Like
Like,
there was some new flavor they had. Coconut cream pie. Bluebell
ugh,
came up
that's
with a
nasty.
coconut cream pie, and it was so good.
I'll show you a coconut cream.
My grandma got the blackberry cobbler one for 4th of July, and now every time we have a family get together, she has to get a gallon of it because me and my sister's boyfriend eat the whole gallon.
That shit's so Bluebell's so good. Like just keep it basic. Give me the cookies and cream Bluebell. You just can't go wrong.
Well, yeah,
Every
like
now and
Bluebell is
then-
the type of ice cream that you can get like
It's
a
more
gallon
reliable.
of.
It's so good.
Like, yeah, no one's buying a gallon of Ben and Jerry's.
do they even sell gallons?
Yeah, I've only ever seen the small ones.
I've seen like not because they get like the pint, and then I've seen like not a gallon, but like
A quart.
bigger. Sure.
Did y'all have a last meal last night?
Jesus Christ! Our last meal. Yeah.
No.
Or
Also,
I-
I had pizza
I
and Ben
had-
and Jerry's.
I went to Wendy's and got a Frosty, and then got some Jack in the Box tacos. Like my last two comfort things.
I had
So,
Whataburger chicken
I'm-
strips.
I'm regretting
and
not
that
getting
ice
spicy
cream.
nuggets.
Saturday. What did we have Saturday? We had Chinese, like at the Chinese restaurant, because we went to see my mom for Christmas.
See, I didn't
Oh,
worry
we
about
had a
getting Chinese because I will starve all day just to have my one meal. Like have one meal of the day, it would be Chinese. I would starve all day just for that.
I
It's
love
worth it.
Chinese.
What's y'all's
Love
go-to
it.
Chinese dish?
Well, it depends on where I'm at.
Yeah.
So at the one at my house, at my hometown, it's not a buffet, and so I get the cashew chicken.
I've
I
never
like
had
that. Cashew chicken's really good. That's
Cashew
probably,
chicken is
that's
good.
top 5 for me.
There's a bunch of things I'll get.
And it's got a lot of veggies in it, so I feel healthy.
I'll
Sweet
get.
and sour chicken is my.
That's chicken
basic.
nuggets, bitch.
Yeah,
basic,
come on,
it's
grow
basic.
up.
I know,
You're a
but I
child.
love it. I love it for some reason.
You know, I didn't think there's something more basic than General Tso's chicken until I heard that.
Okay, so
yeah,
Orange
here's
exactly.
chicken.
I
here's the
love the
bigger
flavor of the sauce
question.
though. Like you can throw
Here's-
sweet and sour sauce on anything, and I like it.
here's
I'm
the
not a big,
bigger
I'm not a
question.
big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of sweet and
Really?
sour sauce. Shoot
Yeah.
me right now if you want. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Ashley hates it. I get it.
Rice or noodles?
Oh, it
Depends
depends on the
dish.
place.
I'm noodles 90% of the time.
See, it just depends on what day it is. Really, for me,
Like-
I could do both.
So
There's
I'll
this
tell
hibachi
you,
place that does both.
I'll tell you the noodles that absolutely hit.
Panda Express. Bro,
No.
Panda Express has some of the best new. I know they're not even Chinese.
They-
food, so
they
it's
do have
Americanized
good,
Chinese food, but their
but-
noodles like hit 'em.
Mall food court Chinese, them noodles
Yes,
are
man.
bussin'.
You got me want some Chinese food right now.
I know that's what like from the next 8 weeks, the last 20 minutes of this podcast are just gonna be food talk because we're all just starving.
Chinese just
That
sounds
doesn't-
really good. I'm still trying to think of go-to. I don't know. It really depends on the place to me. If it's a brand new place, I'll get overwhelmed to start off with sushi and then just see what I feel from there.
I'm not a big sushi eater.
So what's your
I don't
go-to
love it.
at a buffet? A Chinese buffet specifically.
Rice or noodles?
No, just on the buffet. Like
Oh,
you get to the buffet, what's the first thing you're going for? I'll
sweet
tell you.
and
I'll
sour
tell you
chicken.
mine. Of course, the coconut shrimp.
Okay, is it creamy or is it fried?
Both. It's the creamy sauce that you're thinking of on like breaded shrimp.
See, okay, this place in Crockett, I've missed this place for years. It's shut down like 4 or 5 years ago, and they did the coconut shrimp, but it wasn't fried shrimp. It was just normal shrimp, and it was just white, this thick, creamy ass sauce, sticky, creamy.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, that was like the best thing ever.
Yeah. Oh, like because
I miss it. I've never
and that's
found
the
anything
that's
like
the
it.
problem is that there's a Chinese buffet like a mile from where I work,
Yeah,
and it's not great. Like even as far as Chinese buffets go, it's okay. It's kind of like what we said about Halo Top ice cream is like it'll kill a Chinese craving if you're having it.
mm-hmm.
But like the one thing they have, their coconut shrimp is out of this world.
I'm gonna need to take some notes here because I do love a good China buffet, but there's some that I'm like, is this gonna give me food poisoning? Like,
The place by me, I remember as a kid being great. I tried it like years ago, and I'm like, I'm never coming back here again.
I think the first thing I always get is the buttered potatoes. I don't know why. I always get
What
that.
that you Wiz gets the chicken nuggets, you get French fries.
No, it's not French fries. It's like roasted potatoes, but that's not like. It's just I start from the beginning. I don't seek out one thing. I start from the beginning. Usually, the first thing I go to, it has all the the sides. One thing you should never get. I hope nobody ever gets is the crawfish. It's the worst crawfish you have in your life.
Well, I don't fuck with sushi at Chinese buffets either.
I did, and the last few times I got it, I felt so sick, so I quit doing that.
Do y'all grab mac and cheese at a Chinese buffet?
I've never.
I don't know if I've ever even seen
Really.
mac and
The one
cheese.
by me always has mac and cheese.
I'll get some cream cheese
Always.
wontons.
I can. Do not ever let me go to a Chinese
We should
buffet with
stop.
Wiz because I'm gonna see Wiz sit down with his plate of Chinese buffet and it's gonna have sweet and sour chicken and mac and cheese, and I'm gonna be disgusted.
Probably a slice of pizza too. I've seen some that have pizza on their buffets.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, no pizza. Okay,
All
we
right.
need to stop talking about this.
All right, so let's do. Wait, you have a
Didn't
listener
Rowdy
question.
have a? Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Let's knock this out.
I lost it. Give me a sec. I gotta scroll because I
All
looked
right.
over it last week. I forgot about it. All right,
Let's
here it
knock
is.
out. Okay, you got it.
So there's 6 basketball players. If all 6 of these are at their peak, who would you push to the bench? You start off with Steph, Kobe, MJ, LeBron, KD, and Shaq. Now,
Oh,
I thought it was a no-brainer for me to kick KD to the bench.
I mean, that's where
I-
I'm leaning.
I think KD too.
That was
Um,
mine.
But
Rowdy-
can Kobe and MJ work at the same time?
Rowdy,
when
for
you-
some reason, he said Kobe. He said
No.
Jordan did everything he did but better. And
But yeah,
if
when
you
you
want to
want,
risk, if you want to risk size, then Shaq.
No, I'm just running a small. No, I'm kicking KD
I'm kicking KD
because
9 to 10
think-
times.
I get what he's saying, but think of it this way: if you run if you run Kobe and Jordan as like a small ball 2-3 package, because you'd always be running Steph, Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, Shaq.
yeah,
So you run like basically small ball, but with an elite number 5, like an elite 5 spot. What does KD give you that Kobe and Jordan don't give you a better version of?
You can
You
make
got
that same
Steph. Steph doesn't
argument
have to
with,
be a point guard. He could play off ball, do catch and shoot. He's shown he could do that.
He's playing a distributing role in my.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like because Kobe's natural ball hog, even though he has assists, he's naturally.
He played off
Dominant
ball
with the-
quite a bit though.
It's a great question to think of, but I just feel like, in terms of who's the 6th man, I think it's KD.
Oh, for sure. Because that's the thing is like KD's whole thing is that like he's got size, but he's better outside. But LeBron can stretch outside just as much as
He can play all 5 positions.
Yeah.
And with Steph, Kobe, and Jordan, you don't need him to stretch outside. So like KD's biggest strength doesn't really matter whenever I have 3 of the greatest guards of all time.
Exactly.
The argument doesn't work because that argument can be used in a better spot.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like who would be a better one to like sub to like make that harder.
Yeah, no, because I really don't think Katie
Bird?
should have been in there. Who? Bird?
Bird.
I would take Magic over Bird.
I was thinking technically Magic's point guards. I was thinking
I would put Kareem in there instead of KD. Put Kareem.
oh, Hakeem.
Hakeem, nah,
You're running them two centers.
nah.
Hakeem and Shaq. No one's stopping you. They're coming.
Kareem's a good one.
I would put
Kareem
Kareem
is
over
a good
KD.
one.
That would make it a lot more. That would make you wanting to bench Steph possibly.
Who?
I
Steph,
could see that.
if you add Kareem.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like KD having KD in that situation he's the easy fall guy.
Okay. Let's wrap this up. My food's done.
All right.
Up. You still got below 500 man of the week.
I know.
Too.
That's quick.
Mine's
though.
easy.
I know.
I can't remember his name. I need to look it back up. But mine is the Ravens defensive coordinator.
Oh my god. Okay, they were playing with like third stringers and fourth stringers.
I don't care. Then don't say that.
What did
you
he
not-
say?
Before the game, he said he was asked something about Joe Burrow, and I don't remember what the question was, but he said, well, we're not exactly ready to give him a gold jacket just yet. Basically,
Okay.
obviously implying that he's not Hall of Fame caliber and not basically worth the hype that he's getting,
Yeah.
which is Joe Burrow Hall of Fame caliber. Obviously not.
But you're just poking a bear.
Right. And you just leave yourself open. Who was it? What was his name? Now it's not even giving me his name. Don Martindale.
Okay.
And then gets absolutely thrashed for 525 yards. And then Joe Burrow's response after the game was he was aware of the comment and didn't think that it was necessary.
Yeah.
So my below 500 man of the week is similar in a way as it is the entirety of the Washington football team. So if y'all know, a couple weeks ago, Dallas, Mike McCarthy guaranteed a win 2 weeks ago. We brought heated benches to Washington because we were told by the Seahawks that their heated benches don't work.
The one time I have my person coming into this,
I had him before the pod, so it's my team. Let me have this.
Homer.
So Washington decides back-to-back weeks in places they don't need to, because these places, for one, Dallas is climate controlled and it's 80 degrees outside, and two, Philadelphia's heated benches work. They brought benches back-to-back week with Washington logos on them and lost. And not only lost in Dallas after saying we want Dallas all week, you got 42 points thrown on you in the first half. So that might be the biggest embarrassment ever. 2 weeks in a row. I'm sorry, Hunter.
Man, I'm trying to think of one that's not Homer related, and I'm not gonna do.
Say the Chargers. I
not.
went Homer. You went.
I'm not. I don't have to just because you did.
You say the Chargers, I'll be pissed.
Why?
Say Mac Jones because he can't.
That's
he can't
basic
win without a
as
lead.
shit.
I know it is. I'm not gonna say it.
What did you just say to me?
Say Mac Jones because he can't win without a lead.
That's funny.
No one can win without a lead.
No, but like if he falls behind early in a game, he's not bringing you back.
He did score 17 unanswered on
The Texans.
Colts. It was like recently.
The Colts blew y'all out.
I know, but he brought it back. There was a game we lost, and he brought it back at the end.
I think it was the Colts game.
Yeah, he scored 17 points unanswered and had the game within a touchdown. And then something happened that I believe was out of his control.
You're right. He scored 17 in the fourth quarter. And then second or 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. Jonathan Taylor goes for a 67-yard touchdown.
Yeah, see, so that's not his fault. Like he put them back in position.
Yeah,
he did his job.
Talk.
Yeah, I know you are, and it's not accurate. You didn't do good research there, boy.
I mean, people have been saying it on NFL Network and shit. I was off today. I was listening to that shit.
Yeah, fuck those dudes. They also said that he was going to be a bust.
Okay, I didn't think that. Hunter, you got something?
You want to talk about bust? Everybody laughed at Houston taking Davis Mills, and now look, even I laughed. I was upset, and now I'm thinking, wow, he might be our 2022 quarterback.
I will die. Like, I'm not saying it'll be bad. I'm just saying that I will be dead if y'all come out and announce Davis Mills 2022 starter.
They've already talking about it. I mean,
Yeah.
Nothing like as the organization. Like if come, what is it? Let's say come July the Texans are like QB1 Davis Mills.
I'm sure they will. That doesn't mean it's for the future. It means it's still got to see what we can do with him going in the offseason as a starter.
I remember draft night Gooch saying that like he's heard he's a NFL
He's smart.
ready.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't say he was in already. I just said I heard that he's one of the smarter QBs in this draft,
Yeah.
and I did hear that.
And he's looked a lot better. I think it was a huge difference from week 2 when he had to come in at halftime, wasn't prepared that Tyrod was going to get hurt. Then he played the next few weeks, knowing that Tyrod's going to come back.
Okay, so here's a hot take. Maybe the success of Davis Mills in Houston. This is kind of how I see it in my head, and I might be way off. But you had Deshaun, who kind of is a black eye on the organization right now. And then you have Tyrod, who was brought in to like keep the ship afloat, which didn't really pan out. And then you have Davis Mills, who was shit on and when he was drafted. The Texans were shit on for drafting him. And it was like kind of viewed as like our bad situation just got worse. So does the Texans locker room just view Davis Mills as like one of us?
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
the locker room loves it. All the players that were out for COVID, every single one of them was tweeting about Mills and like giving
Right.
him
So that's what I'm
100% their full
saying.
support.
Like obviously they're not going to publicly support Watson because of what's going on with him.
No,
And Tyrod is kind of an outsider. He wasn't
he's not an
like-
outsider. Like he's just a pro's pro. He's still
well, right, but I'm saying like Davis Mills, like
He's a guy the team can get behind.
yeah.
he kind of embodies the Texans right now.
how people
Well,
like
okay, so
Texans.
underdog mentality is what you're trying to say.
He's got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah,
I'm just
whole
saying that
team.
I feel like
the whole team has one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the team identifies with Davis Mills more than they do
Yeah.
y'all's
I get what you
other
mean.
quarterback options. Like,
Well, Tyrod Taylor's also like a known and stuff like that. They get like maybe we can do it with this guy, you know.
I mean, the team was starting the season. I would have never thought this would happen because Tyrod came out so hot. The whole team was behind Tyrod then.
Yeah. But then y'all realize it was just the Jaguars.
okay, so here's a better way. I feel like the rest of the team is kind of looks at Davis Mills as like, you know what? Like this might as well be our quarterback.
And then, I mean, look at what he's done, especially last week. with
Exactly.
No Brandon Cooks, no help, a third string offensive line that made him look clean as hell.
What was it? Did you see that thing I sent? It was like 23 Texans players
Yeah, 23 players.
had never played a down of professional football.
That wasn't 23. It was 43%.
43%. So I mean that's probably a close number because it's 52 man roster. So
Yeah.
had never played a down of professional football.
Until that Sunday. And the Chargers came into
And-
that game. The Chargers said they didn't know how to practice because there's no film on these guys.
And,
They didn't know
you
what to
know
expect. They didn't know who's going to be on the field. So their whole week of practice was basically Chargers oriented, not Texans oriented.
And that's a classic Chargers loss right there. They always find a way to like heartbreak at the end of the year. I remember 'cause I said my cousin's a big Chargers fan, so I remember watching a bunch of games with them. I remember Ravens like 4th and 24 converting a screen pass for the first down in that game, knocked the Chargers out of the playoffs like 5 years ago. They are a team made for heartbreak.
You know, I really
All
thought
right.
Tyrod was going to be really successful because of Tim Kelly. Because Tim Kelly brought out Deshaun Watson's best career year. We kept him. I'm like, all right, Tyrod, he's great value. He can do a lot of things, just not as good. But I want to credit Pep Hamilton so much for Davis Mills' success, recent success at least. He was the Chargers quarterback coach, and now he's Texans quarterback coach. Just look at how Herbert did last year.
Yeah, I feel like Herbert had a lot more coming into the league to work with
I know he did.
Oh, yeah.
He did. That's why it's been-
personally and organizationally.
Yes, exactly. I think that's why it's taken Mills so long to bloom, or not really bloom, but begin to blossom.
I'm
All right.
definitely
You guys ready to wrap this up?
Yeah.
I didn't give my below
Oh.
5.
make it.
Oh,
Make it
man,
well, give it so we can get out of here.
Matt Rule, because his
Oh, yeah.
situation is so awful. He's having a platoon of quarterbacks. and then does not have an answer for it.
They were
I feel
hot.
bad for him.
They started out hot.
It started
too.
out so hot, and now
What they
it's
start
just
out at? Like 4-1,
3-0.
4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
and now they're 5-10 or 11.
Hey,
So
that's just
they-
like my fantasy team in the $50 league. I started off 4-1, then just won one of the
Nothing,
remaining
yeah.
games. Yeah,
well, I
beat
didn't
yo ass
even-
right now though.
I didn't even win 4. So yeah, I didn't start a quarterback this
I
week.
don't give a shit.
Hey,
You haven't beat me
hey,
all year in
I'm,
fantasy.
I'm winning consolation in that league, so
Who
Good for
cares?
you.
I care.
All right. Well,
Well-
this concludes episode 35 of Below 500.
We're just not doing highs and lows.
I mean, we pretty much covered it all.
Yeah.
We've talked
We
about it.
talked about my
I didn't hear
fantasy.
you talk about your low, Gooch. Getting
What's my
last place
low?
in 2 different fantasy leagues.
We talked about that.
Not last place yet.
Oh, it's last place.
It's not
You've
last
lost.
place.
Have you looked at the
There's
score?
next week.
It's next week, dum dum.
No, 10th gets
Yes.
decided. No, if go look at the bracket. 10th.
It's
gets-
whoever loses twice.
No, it's not.
It's
damn it,
consolation
Hunter.
semifinal.
Yeah.
10th
So-
place is decided this week.
No,
No.
it's not.
It's
Look at the
decided-
bracket.
I'm literally going to
Oh.
look at it, and you're wrong.
You see, Wiz?
Wait,
I've already
No.
looked at this.
it says consolation semifinal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the winner.
And then
Yeah, there's a
next-
9th place game. Me and you will
and
play
then,
in the
and then
9th place
next
game,
week.
and the
yeah.
loser of the 9th place game will be 10th place.
Wait.
Yeah,
So why is there 5 brackets then? It's 5. Okay. Well, fuck.
yeah.
Pretty much. I ain't gonna
No.
lose.
Not, I mean, we'll see. God, I hope you fucking lose so I can come back in here and rub it in your face.
I
All
don't
right.
get why there was 5 brackets. So it goes to 4th next week then. I guess it's
Follow-
overlooked it.
Follow all the socials. Hopefully, this YouTube video doesn't get taken down by some fucking Ukrainians. And tune in next week to find out if I get to shove it in Hunter's face that I did not get last place in Hog Squad Fantasy League. That's all.
All right. See y'all next year.
See y'all.